Ninko and Big Perk for this one because this is a really funny one. So on the Pivot podcast, RC, you guys had Garrett Wilson on, Jets first round pick. And RC talked to him about rookie dinners. Okay, you know these rookie dinners where everybody goes out and then the rookie has to pay for it. Take a listen to this sound. It's classic.
They did tell me about the dinner. I got to take all the receivers to a dinner. That's going to be cool. I'm excited for that.
It's not going to be cool.
You know they going to run that bill up? Like 75,000?
Oh, yeah. You mean like the Louis the 13th you're going to have to buy at the restaurant?
Nah, they ain't doing me for $75K. I ain't going to fake it.
Nah. It's the rookie dinner. It's all of y'all.
You the 10th pick of the draft, too. They know you got 20 guaranteed.
Wait, what you say rookie dinner is?
He thinks it's his decision.
It was so cute. It was so cute.
Too good. Perkins cracking up over there. What did you think when you saw that?
You know what? Look, the thing is, you're supposed to get wise and not even go to the rookie dinner and take whatever comes with it after that, okay? Because, look, here's the thing. I didn't have to pay for a rookie dinner, but I did have to do a lot of rookie duties. And the one thing that stood out to me when I think about rookie assignments was Gary Payton. I had to iron his old ass Dickie suits every day. You know he's from the Bay Area, right? So he had the black one, he had the khaki one, he had the blue one, he had the red one, and he would call downstairs to make sure that I didn't send him downstairs to get pressed. I had to carry him off the plane. I had to go in. I had to iron them. I had to go deliver them to him. And then, you know what he would say? I appreciate you, ugly.
Oh, man. But RC, I looked at his face. RC, the best part of this interview is I was looking at his face, and it was like you were talking to him about it, and he was genuinely shocked. He was genuinely shocked.
He was actually excited about the rookie dinner before we broke the news to him. He was like, that's going to be cool. And that's what I told him. No, it's not going to be cool. They are not fun. And it was cool. Like in Pittsburgh, we didn't necessarily kill the rookies because we understood those are our little brothers. We wanted them to feel, we wanted them to feel a connection to us, like the big bro is going to take care of me. But we did have an offensive lineman named Willie Colon punch another offensive lineman at his rookie dinner because he said he wasn't buying anything else. They had ran the bill up on him. He said, I'm not buying another thing. And the other guy was like, nah, you're going to buy this drink. He orders the drink. And as it goes, sometimes you got to knuckle up. And so he threw on him, and they had to break it up, because we didn't want to perpetuate, the stereotype that football players don't know how to act in public.
Now, Ninko, now I got to get to this because Ninko, so we all talk before the show, and we talk about what we're going to discuss. We brought this up. Ninko, you gave us a story about a dinner. Wasn't a rookie dinner, but it was a dinner that stood out. Please tell everybody this story.
It was a big dinner. Okay, so I had my rookie dinner. It's a rite of passage. You're supposed to pay for the rookie dinner. I get it. Thank God I had Reggie Bush in my draft class because he took care of a big chunk of that. But anyway, so we're playing in the Super Bowl in Indianapolis. We're at St. Elmo's. Tom goes around to everybody at practice. He says, listen, sorry, I dropped my mic. Sorry. So Tom Brady says, everybody, I need you to come to St. Elmo's. We're going to go to the restaurant. I'm talking everybody, offensive line, defensive line. Everybody's coming to this. So we were all there. Tom walks around with a hat, and I'm talking steaks, Opus One, everything you could imagine. Louis, everything. So he walks around, takes a hat. He goes, everybody put your cards in. I looked at him. I said, I have a bottle of beer and a side of fries. I didn't eat anything. He said, no, put your card in. So I take my card. I'm like, all right, well, there's so many people here. The odds here, they'll probably pull my card before. Well, guess what? 10 cards left. I'm sweating, drenched in sweat. Like, there's 10 cards left. My card isn't full yet. There's 10 cards left. 5 cards left. I'm literally freaking out. I'm pacing back and forth, up and down the tables. I'm like, listen, y'all eating good. I had a side of fries. Like, what's going on here? 2 cards left. Guess what? Bang. I'm the last one. The last card. 44 grand. I had to play for free. No.
44 grand.
No.
All right, but hey, listen. The best part. I'm literally beside myself. I'm like, I can't even cover this. I'm gonna call the bank. They'll say, you can't pay that. Like, there ain't no way I can get out. So Tom says, all right. Tom walks up to me, goes, Robbo, I'll get it here, and then you'll get me back. And I was like, get you back? You're making $1 million. You're making $1 million a snap. You made $1 million a snap. I was like, what? I was so mad. I was like sweating. I was shaking. I was $44,000 dinner. That's a big one.
Oh, yeah,
that's a big one. But Tom, I never paid him back. I never paid him back, so we're good.
Never, so you're good. But now he just remembered because he's watching, and he's like, I'm going to send you that bill.
Bruh.
RC, how much?
It's a big
real
one.
quick, before we go, RC, how much is the most you ever had to pay for a dinner?
My rookie dinner wasn't bad. I was undrafted. I had to pay about $5, and they paid the rest. I've seen rookie dinner bills well over $30,000 though, and
wow.
those rookies, some of them have enough money to pay it, and they're okay with it. Others don't.
RC, ask Channing about linebacker dinner in Miami. We used to go to Prime 112, and it was crazy with Joey Porter, Channing. I was practice squad guy. I was the practice squad guy in the back.
I'm just so happy that I chose to play basketball, because even a group of 12, when we go to dinner, boys on the basketball team, the bill max be like $3,800 to $4,000.
Really? Have you been to Prime 112?
Yeah, I have, but we don't go as a team. We go individually, right?
Okay.
You may see one of your teammates over there sitting at a table, and you just, hey, man, I see you over there. Keep it cool. We knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, what places to go to. I'm just glad $44,000?
See, I can't even imagine it.
Man, somebody would have had to smell my cologne in there, because ain't no way I'm spending $44,000 on somebody else eating steak and drinking alcohol. It ain't happening.
See, it never happens to me because I got the alligator arms. You got to have the alligator arms. Can't quite reach that wallet. Man. Oh, wait, what? And you just wait for everybody else to show up, and then you say, oh, I was going to get that. I'll get that next time. That's the way.
No, that is the way. And Ryan, listen, young fella that was on the pivot, when you heard him say, I'm not fading that, anytime you hear the word fade or fading, that means that they're dead serious.
Facing LeBron and the Lakers later this summer.
Yeah, so LeBron has 1 year left on his contract. He has the option to extend, but he can't extend they can't even discuss it at all until August. So it's not an issue for the next 6 weeks. At that time, he is eligible to sign a 2-year extension, which can be 1 guaranteed and 1 player option, which is the route I believe he would go. Obviously, I've checked in on this, and the answer I've gotten back is no decisions have been made. And that's a reasonable answer. Now, I will say to you that I don't think LeBron wants to leave the Lakers. I think he's committed to being there. I think he gets frustrated at times, and certainly with the roster construction and moves over the last year, he hadn't liked it. But I don't think he's really looking to leave. Having said that, if he does not extend, which he could not extend for a number of reasons, we're going to have the beginning of a stress point, and we're going to be watching the Lakers very closely.
Wow. I mean, just the possibility of it is amazing. So, RC, are we living in a world, do you think, in which LeBron James leaves the Lakers sooner rather than later?
Well, here's the thing. We've lived in many worlds where LeBron James has left teams. Right? We've seen it in Cleveland twice. We saw it in Miami. So from that standpoint, we know that LeBron will make decisions to pack up his bags and go play elsewhere. But I do believe that Los Angeles is the place for him. I believe he moved his family out there. His kids are thriving there. All of his businesses are thriving. And many times when we talked about his move to LA, it wasn't just about basketball, even though they won a championship in the bubble. So to me, I believe he stays in LA. I believe LeBron James wants to be a Laker. I think he wants to be in Los Angeles. And he has a team that's willing to work with him, that's willing to listen to him when it comes to which guys he wants on the team. Now, they're strapped for cash right now. They don't have a ton of cap space, and they need to make some moves now under new head coach Darvin Ham. But I believe LeBron is a Laker until he retires or until he's trying to get Bronny in the league on his team.
Yeah, and that would be interesting, too. He talked about that, remember, not long ago. Do you think there's a chance that he could actually leave him?
You know what? When it comes down to LeBron, right, his thing is striving for greatness and continue to add to his legacy. And if he don't see a team, organization doing the same thing, striving for greatness, LeBron James don't have a problem with leaving and relocating. I think when you think about LeBron at this point in his career, right? We keep saying, everything is icing on the cake, and rightfully so, but he doesn't look at it that way. LeBron James still feels like he's a young buck in this league. He feels like that he has a lot more to offer, and we heard him say, "Hey, I want to play with Bronny." He still has that. What is it, Wendell? 40,000 square foot house down there in Akron, Ohio. So look, let's not act like he's just committed and in bed with the Lakers, because it's not that, right? He has already delivered a championship there. He has nothing else to prove.
So what do you think they need to do to get? Oh, go ahead, Wendy, real quick.
I will just point out, if you want to have a conspiracy theory, watch the Cavs' moves over the next couple of weeks. They are going to extend Darius Garland, their all-star point guard. That is going to happen. But they have a couple of other moves that they can do that would potentially eat away their cap space for next year, which is what I would think that they would do as a young team. They should never be a free agent player. But if the Cavs do not retain Colin Sexton, and they do not extend Karis LeVert, which is two things on their menu of options, and they leave open their cap space in 2024 or 2023, it's interesting food for thought. Just keep an eye on that.
I love that conspiracy theory. I love it. All right, so real quick, you said LeBron strives for greatness, still sees himself as a young buck. So what do they need to do in L.A. to help him achieve that greatness?
Need to find a way to get Kyrie Irving. Need to find a way to land Kyrie Irving. And I'm being serious. We talk about Kyrie Irving, and rightfully so, because our opinion changed based on facts. And the fact is that since he's left LeBron James, he has not been the Kyrie Irving that we seen in the Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. Look, when him and LeBron James are on the floor together when they was in Cleveland in the playoffs, 39-13. He played his most consistent elite basketball alongside LeBron James. If LeBron James is trying to win another championship, Kyrie Irving is the guy that he needs to pair along with Anthony Davis to deliver another title with the Lakers.
Just the mere thought of that possibility leaves your head spinning. Well, coming up, we'll let you marinate.